the money on the counter.
We're gonna foil this,
Shit, are you deaf or
this
what?
robbery attempt.
Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
They call me Super Scott.
You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot
This
have
guy
it.
isn't gonna know what hit him. I am the best. Oh, shit.
Go zero.
What's going on, Godzilla Nation? This is our Godzilla. We are back with another installment of Heavy Rain. Thank you for joining me as always. Picking up the action where we left off in the last episode. If you have managed to miss any episodes along the way, don't fret. Down in the description below you will find a link to the Heavy Rain playlist. But we're back at it with Norman Jayden, Mr. FBI agent himself. And we're about to get another look at the Ari robotic little system he's got. I really dig this. You're going to love it.
Step 1. Change the office.
This is my favourite part. We're going to look at them all. I know which one we're going to go with, but check this out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not playing around. This looks absolutely beautiful. Virtual reality at its finest. We need to have the office looking spick and span. This one's up next. It's not too bad. It's probably my least favourite out of the 4 available. We got this one. Pretty tranquil. However, we're going to go with the next one. I've always gone with this one. It's my favourite one out of the lot. Who doesn't want to have an underwater office? With a shark in the background, nonetheless. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below which of the 4 was your favourite. But it's time to look at all the clues we've gathered. No data for geo-analysis. I'm going to check geo-analysis for all of them. We need to make sure we cover every track possible.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
We would have never figured that out had we not gone up that muddy track. That's why I made a mention of saying all
No
clues
prints
play
or
a big
specific
part in this
clues.
game.
Nothing much to go on. A common species. That doesn't help much.
Can we geo-analysis it?
The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
Can we do geo-analysis on the origami?
Just one origami store in town.
That's good to know. Let's get rid of that and let's look at our case files. Tell me this isn't cool. You can picture this being the future of, like, police work. You really can.
8 victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned in rainwater.
Norman Jayden, a man ahead of his time. Who also sounds a lot like Mark Wahlberg in some places.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
No, it won't, but at least we now have a scope of where we need to be checking.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on. The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Okay, that's everything then. We've had a look at every piece of evidence and file that we've got on hand. I told you Norman's got a bit of a dark past, and
Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
this is indication to that.
I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Crypto's a drug that he is highly addicted to, and it only ever seems to
Everything all right, sir?
trigger when he finishes using the RE simulator, so I think it's having effect on his brain,
No one will see.
and we're going to try and fight his urge to use Crypto at every turn we get. I want to make sure Norman Jayden makes it to the end of our playthrough, because it is possible for him to overdose on the Crypto and die early in the game. We don't want that. Wash your face. And watch this for a transition, ladies and gentlemen, because we've just finished playing as Norman Jayden. We're about to pick up the mantle of Ethan Mars, who is now in the police station reporting the fact that Sean has gone missing. Would you look at that?
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marsh. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
Oh no, I've forgotten.
It must have been about...
Was it 4:30 or 4:15?
5:30, I think. I'm not
It timed
very sure.
out. I forgot it selects one for you if it
What
times
was your
out.
son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat. A brown coat.
I think it was brown.
And a pair of pants.
Was he wearing a brown coat or a white coat? I know he was wearing beige pants.
Beige pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I was right next to the carousel.
I did. I didn't leave. I watched the carousel.
How could Sean
and
possibly have vanished if you were right there watching the carousel?
I don't know. I don't understand.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched for him.
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Morris? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
No. He was perfectly happy.
No, I don't think so.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
Yes. She kicked me out because she's a goddamn bitch.
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Do you think the Origami Killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the Origami Killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Great. That's one thing you don't want to hear as a parent. Holy crap.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the Origami Killer?
It's still too early to say. But it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
Oh, you're gonna go there, bitch, are you?
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
That's not what I meant to say.
No. You meant to say it, that's why you said it.
I miss him so much.
And Ethan doesn't? The good old victim. Don't you think Ethan feels like a big enough of a piece of shit without having someone like you remind him of the fact that he took his eyes off Jason and Jason's now dead? Okay, time to play as Mr. Scott Shelby. Probably my least favourite out of the four.
Good evening. Good evening to you, sir.
Let's have a little look around and see what they have to offer. Broken bag of chips on the floor. Clean up aisle 2. Do you have any bourbon? It clearly says staff only. Why would you be able to get in there? Oh, there's some bottles of bourbon right there. Oh, I'll come back for it later.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the Origami Killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
We'll sympathise with him.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
You may know something that could help save other people's lives.
I was unable to save the life of my own son. I do not see how I could save the lives of other people.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks.
Thank you, buddy. Don't want to be having another asthma attack on scene.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything.
Oh, here we go.
Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter.
We're going to foil this
Shit, are you deaf or
this
what?
robbery attempt.
Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
They call me Super Scott.
You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot
This
have
guy
it.
isn't going to know what hit him. I am the best.
Hey,
Oh,
you!
shit.
Come here! I said come here now!
Yeah, I heard you the first
Don't
time.
Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot!
Okay, fuck ass, calm down.
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to hurt you. We're all just gonna be cool, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. Everything's gonna be all fucking right.
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice? I'll give you some fucking advice.
Well, go on
You
then.
don't really want to shoot anybody, do you? I'm sure we can find a way out of this mess, right? So what are you gonna do? Someone could walk in the store any minute and sound the alarm. You haven't got a chance of getting out of this.
The first guy to walk in here gets it right in the face. Fuck it, man, you're making me nervous. And when I'm nervous, there's no knowing what I'll do.
Okay, hero. Put it down.
Now, I want you to put the gun back in your pocket and quietly walk out of the store. My friend and I will forget about what just happened, and you'll have earned a second chance not to fuck up your life. What do you say?
I suggest you do it. You don't want to throw down with this big man, I'm telling you that right now.
Nice try. For a second there, you almost had me believing all your shit.
You want to throw down then?
Give me the money.
I gave you warning. This fat man don't fuck around. I warned him. He knew what was coming. Piece of shit.
1,000 thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
At least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
It's okay, I'll put this into evidence.
Can I?
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy. Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
Considering he just made a comment about saving the other boy, it looks like they've already gone public with the fact that Sean's been kidnapped and they're advertising it openly as the Origami Killer kidnapping him. Because as far as I know, we never really found out about that. However, ladies and gentlemen, the final of the 4 playable characters in this game. Miss Madison Page. Woman full of mystery. What's the time? Almost 3 in the AM. Well, we should go use the bathroom. Nothing like a good old tinkle tinkle after you've woken up, am I right? Hang on, you goddamn perverts. I can't be showing this. Thought I'd let you get away with watching Madison take a tinkle. Not on my watch. What's she doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, it seems Madison is getting her gear off. If you thought you were going to be seeing titties up in here, ladies and gentlemen, you got another thing coming. I ain't getting YouTube dropping no unwarranted censorship on my channel. Okay, she's finished. I'm sorry if my face ruined your experience. But we can't have no straight up nudity going on up in here. Something tells me Madison's not alone. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Because there's so many different things we can do. Should we lie down for a little bit? Does lying down activate anything? We need to do something in particular to trigger an event. Yeah, I heard that too. Do we have to go to the kitchen? Is that what you're saying? Is Madison going to fix me a sandwich? I'm down for a sandwich, Madison, if that's what you're suggesting. She has a very spacious apartment that doesn't have much furniture in it at all. Almost a complete waste of space, really. Nothing for us to have in the fridge. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going here. She keeps indicating that she's tired, but I can't get back into bed now. The computer? There we go, I told you I wasn't alone. Some guy creeping around in my apartment. I am a bit thirsty though. Go check this door as well. You don't want to open the door? No? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got no idea what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. So I'm going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you for joining me as always. Hopefully by the time we return, I've got a handle on what the hell's going on. Cross your fingers for me. I hope you guys have been enjoying watching Heavy Rain so far. If you have been, do myself a favour and punch that like button. It goes a long way to supporting myself, and I seriously cannot thank you guys enough when it comes to all the support you throw behind myself and this channel. If you happen to be new to the channel, there is plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so. And if you happen to enjoy what I'm throwing down, hit that subscribe button and pledge your allegiance to the Godzilla Nation by doing so. While you're at it, you might as well hit that notification bell so each and every time something brand new goes down on the channel, you guys get a sweet little notification to let you know what's going down. In the description down below, I've already mentioned you will find a link to the Heavy Rain playlist so you can catch up on any episodes you might have missed already. But you will also find links to my social media accounts. So if you don't follow me on things like Facebook, Twitter or Instagram yet, go ahead and do so. It would be hugely appreciated. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here. And as always, I will catch you guys next time.